properly tension the GT carbon belt, you'll need the gate sonic tension meter 507 or 508. It's important to keep the instructions that come with your gate sonic tension meter. They should be referenced from time to time. Along with the gate sonic tension meter, you should have the gates report for the particular drive you're going to be working on. There are a few areas on the gates report to pay attention to. The first area is in the top left-hand corner of this page, under Application. You can decipher the information as shown here. In this example, you have an 8-inch drive pulley, 2 horsepower motor, the speed of the conveyor is 95 feet per minute, the reducer frame is a 6110, and the reducer ratio is a 25:1. This area of the gates report shows the sprockets, the bushings, and the belt used. Here they're highlighted in red. Working your way down the gates report shows you the information that you enter into the sonic tension meter. As shown here, you have the belt mass, the belt width, and the span. The next piece of information is the belt frequency, as shown in hertz. There's a new belt setting and a used belt setting. If you do not have the gates report to know the span, you can measure it yourself, tangent to tangent, on the sprockets. Here we'll power on the sonic tension meter and enter the data. First you enter the belt mass, then the belt width, then the span. Your Talos drive should show up to the job site as shown here, with the sprockets on and the timing belt attached to the drive frame. Install the belt on the sprockets, being sure not to stress the teeth in doing so. If you need to move the motor reducer to do this, do so now. Very important to make sure the sprockets are aligned. As shown here, there are 2 types of misalignment, parallel and angular. As you move the motor reducer to tighten the belt, it will become out of alignment. Be sure to check the alignment often. With the sprockets aligned and the belt on, you can begin tensioning the belt. As seen here, sprockets are out of alignment. Use the jack bolts to square up the motor reducer. The sprockets are now aligned. Strum the belt with a tool or with your finger. Using the settings put into the sonic meter earlier, you're able to check the tension of the belt, although many times you're not going to get it right on the first try. Once you achieve the lower end of the tension range, you can tighten the motor down to the motor mount and make sure the sprockets are square. Once the motor reducer is fully tightened down to the motor mount, take one final check with the sonic tension meter to make sure that it's still within the range. Following this process will give you years of great service.